Thank you, Aaron. I want to thank you for forming the DOGE Caucus with Sessions and others. You know, this is a special day, and I want to thank all of my comrades who are up here. They truly want to make a difference for the American people. And never before have we seen what is happening in this country. To have a man like Elon Musk, who has got the brain power, along with President Trump, to find out where our tax dollars are going. That's what he's finding out. He's tracking them. Never before have we known that. Now, in your family business, in your family itself, you want to know where the money goes and exactly where it's going. Elon Musk is able to do that. And, you know, he's getting a lot of criticism now because he's a billionaire. And I asked one of my Democrat colleagues last night on Rules, I said, how did he make his money? Was it on a government paycheck? No. Was it producing a product? Yes. Was it taking risk? Yes. Was it sleeping on the floor of his factories? Yes. He risked it all. He's an example of the American spirit, entrepreneurship, capitalism. That's what made this country great, not government. And the fact that he issued a tweet for any federal employee to name 5 things to justify their job. I had a reporter yesterday that came up to me. He may have done it to y'all, and said, Congressman, I've got a question for you. I said, sure. What 5 things did you do last week? I said, that is a great question. I met with constituents, made talks to 2 groups. Went to my office to answer phone calls. I said, you want 20? I can name that. You ought to ask me that. What did we do? Now, anybody that objects to that, anybody that objects to a man who has taken zero, he's taken zero to find out what's going on in this country. He's not for cutting anything. What he's for is finding the waste, fraud, and abuse. They're good things in a lot of programs. But as the first program that he looked at, USAID, what's the amount of fraudulent claims that he found? $154 billion worth. He did that. And folks, he's going to go down through the list. They can criticize and shout all they want about him, but the man is doing, it's providential what he's doing for this country. That's never happened. People ask us, well, Norman, why hadn't you done it? You couldn't get into the books. They had it, they had it so you couldn't find out where our money went. The big disconnect we have with our Democrat friends, it's not their money. It's our money. It's the people's money. And that's what's so exciting about what's happening today. I'm grateful for the work that Aaron Beam and other members have done. Far too long, government has operated inefficiently, leading to poor lawmaking and with heavy costs to the American taxpayer. Now, I'm getting ready to tell you about 2 bills. And again, none of this would really have the effect unless we could track it and verify. As Ronald Reagan said, trust but verify. That's what Elon Musk is doing. And that's what my 2 bills will do along with these others. One is our H.R. 1388, the Fair Value Accounting and Budget Act. Between student loans and home ownership, the federal government provides a lot of kind of different loans and guarantees. It's providing the mechanism to look into that to see exactly where it goes and what it does. The Cost Act is the second bill, 1387. It promotes transparency by providing projects using federal funds to clearly and publicly disclose where the money ends up. And it's just like the fair value and accounting. It's where the money goes. So it's 2 bills, 2 different bills, but it's being enabled by what the Trump administration is doing with Elon Musk. I just want to thank everybody that's taken a role in this. Folks, they're fighting my friends on the left are fighting to prevent this from happening. It's not going to happen. We just have begun to fight. We're going to win this fight for the American people. And if there's one way we can balance the budget, is get the fraud and abuse out of all the agencies. And guess who's going to be the judge? We the people. Each one of you are going to be able to look at it and say, this makes sense, this does not. So I'm happy to work with my colleagues, and Aaron, I yield back.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to say goodbye to Nicole. She's going to slip out.